Ever feel like you could use a GPS for your life? Well, today we're diving into a piece of ancient wisdom that's basically just that. We're going to look at Proverbs Chapter 4, not as some dusty old text, but as a seriously practical roadmap for navigating, well, everything.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You're just trying to move forward, and everything feels chaotic and confusing. You're looking for just one clear sign to tell you you're going the right way. And that's exactly what this chapter is. Think of it as a guide for the whole journey. It tells you what gear you need to pack, how to pick your destination, and how to use your compass to make sure you stay on track. So what's the very first thing on the packing list? It's all about getting the single most essential piece of equipment you will ever need. And that is wisdom.
Wow. Listen to the urgency in that. This is not a casual suggestion, right? It's a command. It's saying, treat wisdom like it's the most valuable thing you could possibly own, because really your entire journey hinges on it.
And check out what wisdom means here. This isn't about being book smart or acing a test. In this roadmap, wisdom is an active, protective force. It's your shield, it's your guide, it's literally your lifeline. And the benefits are surprisingly real. It's described as a crown, something that gives you dignity, but also as a bodyguard that protects you every step of the way. The message is crystal clear. When you invest in wisdom, it pays you back in very practical ways. Okay, so you have your wisdom. Now you're at the most critical part of the whole journey, a choice. Every single day, you're standing at a fork in the road, and you've got to decide which way you're going to go. And whoa, look at this contrast. It could not be any more black and white. On one side, you've got a path that's straight, it's safe, and it's full of light. And on the other, it's twisted, it's dark, and it's full of traps. There's really no gray area here.
You know, I absolutely love this detail. The path of wisdom isn't just a good path, it's a path that actually gets better. With every single step you take, the way forward gets clearer and more lit up. It's this journey of constant progress.
And the flip side is so stark. The other path, it's all about confusion. You're basically walking around completely blind. It's the kind of path where you are guaranteed to trip over things you can't even see coming.
All right, so you've got your wisdom. You've chosen the right path. But how do you stay on it? This is where the roadmap points inward, to the tool that keeps you heading in the right direction, your inner compass. The writer of Proverbs kind of hits the pause button right here to give what is arguably the most important piece of advice in the whole chapter. This is the central command for staying on that bright path.
And this isn't just one item on a long to-do list. No, this is the absolute #1 top priority. If you forget everything else, you have to remember this one thing. And there it is. Above all else, guard your heart. So why the heart? Well, because the text says your heart is the source of your entire life. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you even think, it all flows from there. If your heart's in the right place, your feet will follow. But how do you actually do that? I mean, guard your heart sounds kind of abstract. Well, it's a process. First, you have to pay super close attention to wisdom. Then, you don't just hear it, you really let it sink in deep. And the result? It's powerful. It's described as bringing life and health to your whole body. And that brings us to the final part of our roadmap, the day-to-day practical application. This is all about making sure your everyday actions are lining up with the path that you've chosen. The final instruction is really all about focus. The image is so simple. Just keep your eyes locked on that bright path right in front of you. Don't even glance at those messy detours on the sides. Where you look is where you'll go. So, there you have it. That's the roadmap in a nutshell. It's a 3-part journey. You start by getting wisdom. That's your lifeline. Then you make that daily choice to stay on the clear path. And finally, you do the inner work of guarding your heart, which is the compass that directs all your steps. So this isn't just some ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for you right now. As you look at the week ahead, I want you to think about this. What is one small, simple step you can take to make your own path just a little bit brighter?